She's a Grammy-winning gospel singer. He's a popular comedian, and together they star in hit shows like Man and Wife and Meet the Browns. Now they're sharing the secrets of their 30-year marriage and partnership in a new book and album, both called Us Against the World. Please welcome David and Tamela Mann. Great to have you guys here. Thank you for joining me, and congratulations on the new project.
Thank you for having us.
You guys are doing a book, a CD, and a tour all at the same time. I mean, that's kind of ambitious.
I know, we're slackers, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Well, let's talk a little bit about the music first. Singing with David on this, how has that been different than your solo work?
I have enjoyed it because I really got to see David in a whole nother element. I mean, even just in the studio, I mean, he put his shades on to kind of get in the mood, and it's just been a lot of fun.
For me, it was scary because I hadn't sang in years. At first, I talked myself out of doing the project, and then they were like, you gotta do it. So once they put together the songs and the music, and they were tailor-made for us, and they were talking about genuine love for a husband and wife.
Yes.
I couldn't help it. I had to do it.
Good, clean love music.
You know, most couples, the test of a marriage is, can they live through a remodeling project together? If they can remodel a room or a house and they still love each other at the end of that, it's a solid marriage. I'm wondering, how much is it like to do both a book and an album at the same time?
Writing the book, I mean, going back and some things that we thought we had kind of ironed out or resolved, kind of, you know, it kind of ruffled some feathers there. So it was a little rough on some things that, you know, that we were talking and had to talk through and really to get an understanding. And that's really the blessing of it, that we really got an understanding and understanding each other even more, deeper.
I really think it was the Lord's way of giving us a refresher course using our own words.
Yes.
Which was kind of funny. It's like, we have to go back and use our own words to help minister to us. So that's what the book kind of helped us do.
It was a lot of fun, but a little tugging in there, too. I mean, some tears. We cried and laughed and, you know, did the grown people stuff. And, you know, it was really great.
In your book, there's a lot of candor, a lot of honesty about tough times that you went through. So how did you keep it together? Because there are a lot of couples out there listening and watching.
You know, our faith and our friendship is what really have kept us together.
It was our foundation.
And it's really been, and then our love for each other is like even to cap it off. But that's really the reason of how we've made it this far. And that I really like this guy, and I'm in love with him, and I enjoy his company, and it's like I don't want to be with anybody else.
We talk about the art of arguing in the book, and it goes with forgiveness. You know, we don't argue to make sure you know I'm right. It should be to get an understanding. In all of our getting, we should get an understanding. And part of that is forgiveness.
Yes.
And a lot of times we don't want to forgive because, you know, it kind of ends the whole thing for us.
I want to be able to forgive so I can encourage somebody else, because it's not all about me, it's not all about us. And when we say us against the world, we're not just talking about us as a couple and as a family. The you and us mean all of us, because
it's the body of Christ.
The body, if you're fighting anything that will come against family, and if that's what if we're all standing for it together, it's all of us.
It's us, all of us. So that really says that us is you. It's us fighting against anything that'll come against the family structure.
And that certainly helps to explain the title, Us Against the World. You know what I love being with you guys most? You're still having fun. I know that the people who buy tickets to the concert tour are going to enjoy your speaking, your singing, just the expression of joy and love that you give, that the crowd is going to see. I'm confident that people all across the country...
We're going to have fun.
Well, no doubt about that.
We're definitely going to have fun, so you can believe that.
Well, I want to say...
It's going to be a riot.
Thanks to both of you, David and Tamela Mann. So glad to have you with us. Let me tell our audience, you can find both the book and the album of Us Against the World at Amazon and all the major retailers, and keep up with them on TillyMannMusic.com and on Twitter and Instagram at David and Tamela.